Resolution 912.
The clerk will report the title of the resolution.
House Resolution 912, resolution condemning the assassination of former Pakistani Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto and reaffirming the commitment of the United States to assist the people of Pakistan in combating terrorist activity and promoting a free and democratic Pakistan.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentleman from New York, Mr. Ackerman, and the gentlewoman from Florida, Ms. Ross Latham, each will control 20 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from New York.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I ask unanimous consent that all members may have 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks and include extraneous material on the House Resolution 912.
The gentleman is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I yield myself such time as I may consume. On December 27th, former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Benazir Bhutto, was assassinated in Rawalpindi as she left a peaceful political rally. In addition, 20 of her supporters were killed in a suicide bomb blast, and Pakistan was racked by violence and instability in the immediate aftermath. Former Prime Minister Bhutto had returned to Pakistan in October after several years in exile in an attempt to bring Pakistan back to the democratic fold and inject a voice of moderation into the Pakistani parliamentary elections. Her killers cut short that effort in an attack that was one of 40 suicide bombings that killed 700 people in Pakistan during 2007. Ms. Bhutto's life was marked by tragedy that played out on Pakistan's public stage. Her father was hung after a questionable trial. Her brother was murdered. As Prime Minister, she was twice removed from office by the army amid allegations of corruptions and wound up in self-imposed exile. Yet she remained very popular with the people of Pakistan, especially those in her home province of Sindh. As the awful events of December 27th demonstrate, she was perceived as a threat by someone. The United States and the rest of the international community has a vital interest in supporting a free, stable, and secure Pakistan so as to stem the rise of extremism in South Asia, of terrorism from originating in Pakistan, and support the movement toward stable political institutions, democratic values, and the rule of law. The fact that al-Qaeda, the Taliban, and other extremist elements are using the federally administered tribal areas to regroup, retain, and recruit for future attacks in Pakistan and Afghanistan is a dangerous component of instability that, when added to Pakistan's possession of nuclear weapons, conjures up the frightening possibility of terrorists with access to weapons of mass destruction. All of this means that the United States and the rest of the international community to do all that we can to promote and support Pakistan's economic, social, and political development to prevent Pakistan from becoming a failed state. The resolution before us today condemned Ms. Bhutto's assassination, expresses condolences to her family and the families of the other victims of attacks, and reaffirms the commitment of the United States to the people of Pakistan as they combat terrorism and work to establish a free and democratic country. I urge all of our colleagues, Madam Speaker, to support the resolution, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentlelady from Florida is